And what just might be the best playoffs we've witnessed has come down to just 4 teams. After OKC annihilated Denver in Game 7, we will officially witness something that has never occurred before. And that is seeing 7 different franchises win the NBA title in a 7-year span. The best part, 3 of these 4 teams have never lifted the Larry O'Brien Trophy, period, and the one team that has did it all the way back in 1973. Starting out east, we have a rivalry renewed with the Knicks taking on the Pacers. We all predicted this one, right? You can call it luck, blame it on the injuries, or whatever. The fact of the matter is, both of these squads will be facing off for a chance to make the finals. Both of these franchises have history with one another, and this will add yet another chapter in their rivalry. Last year, the Pacers defeated the Knicks in a grueling second-round series in 7. In this Game 7, Indiana came into the Garden and displayed the most efficient game of postseason basketball we have ever seen. No, actually, the Pacers as a team shot 67.1% from the field in their 130-109 win over the Knicks, punching their ticket to the conference finals for the first time since 2014. And through the first 2 rounds of the playoffs so far, they've kept the same mantra. In this postseason, the Pacers have put together a shooting percentage of 58.1. This would be the highest mark in NBA history. They are doing this while scoring over 117 points per 100 possessions, which is easily the best mark of all remaining teams. Indiana is able to play 11-man deep when they want to. 10 Pacers are averaging either 19 minutes or more, providing them a wide variety of lineups. Rick Carlisle has used this versatility to their advantage, and it has proven successful. En route to the conference finals, they knocked off both the Giannis-led Bucks and 1-seeded Cavaliers in 5 games each. The only team standing in their way from making the finals are the New York Knicks. Tom Thibodeau has the Knicks in their first conference finals since 2000 after taking down the defending champions in 6 games. New York will be looking to avenge their loss from last year's playoffs, and this time they have Karl-Anthony Towns. Cat's size and ability to knock down the long ball has allowed the Knicks to spread the floor for both their guards and wings. While he did only shoot 3 of 19 from beyond the arc in their Boston series, it is highly unlikely he repeats this performance. The Knicks do rely heavily on the starting rotation, but a name to keep an eye on is Mitchell Robinson. His presence off the bench has filled a much-needed gap since the departure of Isaiah Hartenstein. Since making his return on February 28th, the backup center has turned a bottom 10 defense into the 3rd best in the league. His impact was especially felt against the Celtics. When Robinson was on the floor, the Knicks were 30 points per 100 possessions better than when he was sitting. This year's series between Indiana and New York will be their 4th matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks defeated the Pacers in both 1994 and 1999, while Indiana came out victorious in 2000. New York won the regular season series 2-1, but if the playoffs have shown anything, it's that this means nothing. The Knicks win a combined 1-7 against the Pistons and Celtics in the regular season and just bested them both, while the Pacers lost 3 of their 4 to the Bucks and made quick work of them. These 2 fan bases are some of the most loyal in all of sports. Their cities and culture breathe basketball and for years have been seething for a chance at NBA immortality. Regardless of the series outcome, one of these 2 squads will be ending a quarter-century finals drought. 2 rivals with both past and recent history with one another, it doesn't get much better than this. For the 2nd year in a row and just the 3rd time in franchise history, the Minnesota Timberwolves are playing in the conference finals. This team might just be the hottest in all of basketball right now. They close out the regular season winning 17 of the last 21 games and are 8-2 so far this postseason. The Timberwolves' young core are proving that last year's playoff run wasn't a fluke. While Golden State was without Stephen Curry for 90% of their series, you don't make it to the conference finals 2 years in a row by accident. Anthony Edwards has continued his push for face of the league. He is now officially the franchise leader in playoff wins and is likely to set another record this series. With just 36 more points, Ant will pass Kevin Garnett for most career playoff points with the team. Another name to look out for is Julius Randle, who has completely changed the narrative surrounding his postseason game. So far these playoffs, he's putting up averages of nearly 24, 6, and 6. He has failed to reach the 20-point threshold only twice this postseason and is a big reason why the Wolves are back in the conference finals. On the other side, you have OKC led by the presumptuous MVP in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In Game 7 against the Denver Nuggets, he put his stamp on the MVP debate by dropping a game-high 35 points on 12 and 19 shooting. Jalen Williams, who had been criticized for his uncharacteristic play in this series, also had himself a day. He bounced back by scoring 24 points on 10 of 17 from the field. Following this win, the Thunder in the conference finals for the first time since 2016, a year that marked Kevin Durant's last with the team. The Thunder are coming off a historic season where they set the record for best point differential in NBA history, a year that saw them set a franchise record with 68 wins. However, they might have made it to 70 if it weren't for 2 losses against the T-Wolves. These 2 foes split their season series and even gave us one of the best games of the year. Back on February 24th, Minnesota defeated OKC 131-128 in a 25-point comeback for the ages. This series won't be lacking in the star department, and it will be refreshing to see a new face come out of the West. OKC is easily the more talented team of the 2, but Minnesota has the rest factor to their advantage. And if the last 2 years have been any indication whatsoever, it's that you don't bet against Anthony Edwards and his pack of Wolves. Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, SGA. One of these cats will be earning their first ring this year and forever become immortalized in their team's history. So the question is, who will it be? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, peace.